idea. First get the brief idea what we will do. Okay. Don't look into your book, look into the board right now. Instead of writing and copying, pay attention and try to understand. And once I turn my head, if I hear any voice, I will throw this stylus like a missile to whomever he hits. Yeah, like a chalk. So listen, what we are going to do, we have done areas of trapezium. We are now going to do areas of polygons. Okay. Areas of, or rather area of, we'll use area of polygon. Now try to understand. This polygon area does not have any direct formula. Just like in trapezium, we use half into sum of the parallel sides into perpendicular distance, or parallelogram is base into height. Here you don't have any formula directly. So you need not break your head. You need not, I'm saying, whether the polygon is irregular or the polygon is regular. Regular means it will be a closed figure, all sides equal, all internal angles equal. Irregular means obviously you know that it will be irregular. So let us take one irregular polygon first. Okay, let's take one irregular polygon and let's try to see how to solve such problems. So let's say I have a polygon which is something like this is an irregular polygon. Have you understood? There is no direct formula, but the problem will be designed in such a way that this will be shown as a composite shape. What is a composite shape? Composite cake. Composite cake means it's a vanilla chocolate mixed cake. Two types of cakes are there which is making one cake. So whenever you will get such type of a problem, since you all are very chota sa, nanha sa, pyara sa bachas, CBSE will be very merciful on you and they will give you some diagrams. Initially they may give diagrams, or in some other cases it will be spelled out in the question. Now I have made it into two figures. Can you identify the two figures? It's two triangles. So if I find out the areas of these two triangles, obviously my job is done, right? And add them, as he says, which is very correct. I get the area of this particular figure which is irregular. And the question might come, Mr. Smith owns a piece of land which is a quadrilateral of sides, blah, 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 blah. And then some more measurements will be given. Find the area of his farmland. So farmlands don't come in a particular geometric shape. They will be irregular. So in such a case, we will also see that if it is triangle, and since at your level, you know the area of a triangle only by two formats, that is half into base into altitude. So you will see in such a problem, you will also be given the two altitudes for the two applicable triangles. Now these two are two different altitudes for the two applicable triangle. This is one altitude and this is one altitude. Let me now name it as A, B, C, D. I hope by now it is clear to you if I'm like this as X and Y. If I try to look at the top triangle, which is ADB, my area would be half into the base, which is DB multiplied by AX. Done. And if I try to do the area of this triangle, then it will be again half into DB multiplied by CY. It will be AY and CX. Have you understood? A figure can come like this. Now say, let's see some sort of a regular figure. Okay, well, let's try and see whether we have everyone understood the concept in this one. Figures will be all different, but every figure will have some symmetry. Let's see a figure like this. Okay, let's try to give you a figure which is in the shape of, say the shape is somewhat like this. What do you see? I see a rectangle surmounted by a triangle, right? In this case, you will find that they might give you the measurements like this. Say if they want to complicate your case, so they will give you a direct measurement from the vertex to the base. This measurement is given. And in another way, they might give this measurement. This actually now reveals to me what should be the measurement of the altitude for the triangle. Have you understood what I'm trying to say? Say suppose they give me this measurement as A and give me this measurement as B, then this should be A minus B. No doubt about it. And you'll see in such problems, they will also give you the measurement of this side. So what is the area of this figure? B into X will give me the area of the rectangular portion, and half into, again, X multiplied by A minus B will give me the area of the triangle. Are you able to understand? Now, and you're supposed to add them. Now, it need not be that the shapes should be only in two. There can be three shapes also. Let's say somebody is too, kind on you and then gives you a figure and says that there is one more shape, like this is a piece of a field. So you now need this altitude also in order to find out this area. Are we fine on this? Okay. So let's take one or two problems and let's try and see whether we are able to do or not. And then I will pass on the baton to you to solve some problems. So they're quite easy. Let's say a figure is not given to me. Okay. Let's say figure is not given to me. And I'm supposed to, and that's how the question comes. Then only it becomes more interesting. Figure is not given, and I will try to construct the figure from the information that is given to me. Okay. Information says, find the area of a hexagon ABCDEF. So let's say what is given to me. Given is a hexagon. And the hexagon is named as, say, ABCDEF. Why ABCDEF? Because 6 sides. So obviously 6 alphabets or 6 letters of the English alphabets have to be used. In which they are saying each one, like BG, then we have got CI. I will not look at the figure, I'll make the figure on my own. Then it says EJ. Let's write down the question. I'm just writing the question. EJ and FH, all of them are perpendicular. They say all of them are perpendicular to AD. Very good. Okay. And is being given, further some more information is given. AG is given as 6 centimeters. Thereafter, they have given me AH, AI, and AJ, and they're giving me AD. Can you narrate me? What are this? Okay, AH is how much? 10, 18, 21. 10 centimeter, 18 centimeter, 21 centimeter, 21 centimeter, 27 centimeter. Further, what else is given? We have done till AD. BG, CI, EJ, BG, CI, EJ, and FH. No need of the figure. Can you narrate this data to me? 5, 6, 4, and 6. Okay. I don't need the book anymore. Will not use the book. Okay. Now it's just a hexagon. They've obviously measurements are all different. So it is guaranteed that this hexagon is not regular. Had it been regular, so many information would not have been given because all the sides should have been equal, right? So let's just take an arbitrary hexagon. Okay, without even breaking our heads, we'll just make one arbitrary hexagon and we'll ensure that that hexagon is not what you call regular. And you need not bother about these figures are not to scale. So we'll just make an arbitrary hexagon. This is a hexagon. Agreed? Now let's name the hexagon in the way that it is given, A, B, C, D, E, F. So let's say this is A, this is B, this is C, this is D, this is E, and this is F. Right? Then there is a join at AD. So AD, there is a join. So we will join AD. Let's join AD. No, it may be diagonal. This is diagonal, obviously. So I've joined it. And now they say, there are so many perpendiculars. So let's look at the perpendiculars stylishly. So one of our perpendicular is BG. So BG is a perpendicular. So it is perpendicular out here. This is BG. Then CI. So CI is also a perpendicular. Very good. Then EJ. EJ is also a perpendicular, somewhat like this. Then they say FH. FH would be falling out here. Okay, so these are perpendiculars. This is a perpendicular, this is a perpendicular, this is a perpendicular. So let's name them. B is a perpendicular with G, and C is having a perpendicular with I. E has a perpendicular with J, and F has a perpendicular with H. Clear, bacha? This much is done. Then let's fill this data. We have given the data of AG. AG means this whole portion. So I'm not writing because it will clumsify it. BG, this. Finally, they are asking, once this is done, find the area of the hexagon. We need to find the area of this hexagon. right? Let's see what all measurements are we given. We are given the measurement of AG. So AG as a measurement is given to us. Fine. So whatever measurement is given, I'm just putting a tick mark. Huh? AG as a measurement is given. AH is also given. AH. So AH means AG is still this much and AH is the smaller one. Right, agreed. Both are given. AI. So from A till I, the measurement is given. So agreed. And then AJ is also given. So these are fine. I've got it. These 4 measurements are given to me. Further, the measurements are given are AD. Where is AD? AD is the complete diagonal. So if you actually add all this AD, the AJ, AD, then BG is altitudes are given. Very nice. So we can absolutely go ahead and start finding the area. So tell me, let's take the triangles first. Can we use some triangles?
Yes.
Yes. So which triangle will you use? This is, say, triangle T1. This is triangle T2, T3, and T4. These measurements are there with us. What do you do with this remaining portion? These 4 areas any bacha can find out. Are you understanding? My question is, what do I do for the area? You have understood. The butterfly wings we need to do. How do you find out this area? What have you learned so far in this chapter? They are trapeziums. You have learned about trapeziums. They are trapeziums. How do you say trapezium? There should be 2 parallel sides. 90 and 90 means they will always be parallel. Both are 90 on the same line. So these blue lines should be parallel. So this will be my trapezium TPZ1 and this will be my TPZ2. Are you understanding? And what is the area of a trapezium? Half into sum of the parallel sides. So these 2 are parallel. And then we have to find a perpendicular distance also. Where do you find the perpendicular distance? This is the perpendicular distance. Try to, if I draw this separately, just see. Okay. Let me draw this separately and then it should be clear to you. End of the day, arey yaar. Don't you agree that both the blue lines are perpendicular on the yellow? Okay, so let me name them. This should be from here to here is G, then this is H. So I call this as H, and then this is J. Fine. This side should be E, and this side should be F. And on this side, let me make my side in this manner, and I'm deliberately making it in such a way that, say, this is parallel or not parallel. But one thing is for sure, this is 90 degree, and this is 90 degree. If these 2 are perpendicular, then don't you agree that this is parallel to this? Yes. Although you might be looking at it like a rectangle, it's not a rectangle. Okay. So let me do it a little bit more like this. It's not a rectangle. Still makes more sense now. Let's bring E out here. Since this is 90 and this is 90, this is parallel to this. This is a trapezium. Now the area of this trapezium, let's say area of trapezium 1. This is, say, trapezium 1. So what is area of a trapezium? Half into sum of the parallel sides. Sum of the parallel sides means it will be FH plus EJ into the perpendicular distance between them. This is the, not this, this is the perpendicular, this is perpendicular. So this will be how much? HJ. Okay. Now just let's put some green color out here. The measurement FH. The measurement FH is given to me. So this is done. The measurement EJ is also given to me. Done. HJ is not given directly. So how to find out HJ? Measure from AJ minus AH. Right? Can I write HJ as AJ minus AH? Is this possible? FH plus EJ. Okay. Half. No, I'm not worried about that. Now let's again cross check with ourselves. Do we have the data for AJ? AJ as a data is given. So I now know this. I already know these 2. And AH. AH is also given. So I think my job is solved. So I can now find out this area also. And when you find out the area of this trapezium, it will be again what? Half into sum of the parallel sides, that would be CI multiplied by BG. CI and BG portion is already here. CI and BG is already here. Into the perpendicular distance. Now the perpendicular distance will be GI. GI. So what is GI? AI minus AG. Is AI present? Yes. Is AG present? Yes. Can you from here take it up and start working the area? How many of you have any doubt out here right now? Can you start finding out the area? Name it properly. You do. I'm there with you. Triangle T1, T2, T3, T4. We'll go stage by stage. Children, our first job is to solve for T1 and T2. Solve the value of T1, T2. Open your book and solve for T1, T2. Let's see whether we are getting right answers for T1 and T2. Just solve for T1 and T2 initially. Nothing more than that. And T1 and T2. Look at the figure that I have. You stop your textbook. Your textbook has nothing to do. Every data is there on the board. How does the textbook help you? Because the textbook does not mention T1, T2. These all are my mentioning. फिर भी टेक्स्ट बुक देख रहा है मिश्का. टेक्स्ट आपको क्या दे रहा है? आपको सारा डेटा तो यहाँ पे है. Why are you so biased and prejudiced that you need the textbook? You don't need the textbook. I'm asking you to find T1 and T2. क्या है? I doubt whether I have a pencil here. Usually तो होता है. I don't see बच्चा. No. Usually there is a pencil. Someone might have taken.
T1 is 30.
Yeah, work it out now. Why are you doing mentally? But then what? What is the issue? Tell me how I can help you. Sarvesh, what is the issue? What? Serial will go away. See, in the tuition class, always come with a copy which is a tuition scribble copy. Fair you can do at home in some other copy. Because here it is not possible. We will jump problems. You cannot have the same copy where you will do fair. That is troubling you? That the seriality of problem is lost. Why are you not writing on the left hand side page? That is not someone, that is me. My handwriting only when you came to understand something. No, this is somebody else. I will not write that trash. No, you put a line and start writing from there. How does that bother you? Can you find out the areas of T1 and T2? Look at the board and try to find out the areas of triangle T1 and T2. Can anyone tell me what should be area of triangle T1? Half into AG into AF. All I need from you right now is just to write a simple thing. I wanted to write area of triangle T1, and T1 triangle would be half into the base. What is the base?
FG.
AH. हाँ FG दिख रहा है तुमको. H. Or if you even do with FG also, it is correct. Nothing wrong. Ekaksh. FG into AH is also. But the question is, FG data is given? No, FG data is not given to you. So AH multiplied by how much it should be? Half into?
Hypotenuse. We have into basic hypotenuse.
Half into base into hypotenuse into the height. So what is the height here?
Height is
If this is the base, this is the height. So FH. Now the problem that you will land up is FH given to you? Yes.
no.
What? No, it is given here.
Sorry, I could not find out that.
So how much is the data? Half times, what is AH? 10 into 6. So this should be equal to 30. 30 what? Centimeter square. Can you calculate area of triangle T2? Okay, I'm writing everything out here, okay? T1 is how much you got? 30 centimeters. How much is T2? T2 would be half into AG, AG, that is 6, that is 3. 3 into 5, it will be 15 centimeters square. Have all of you got these two datas? Sure, Suresh? हो रहा है, हेल्प चाहिए तो बोल. T2 ट्राइंगल को सेपरेट करो, हाफ इंटू T2 का बेस ये है AG इंटू उसका ऑल्टीट्यूड. पहले आप देखो इन अ ट्राइंगल आर यू एबल टू आइडेंटिफाई व्हाट इज बेस एंड व्हाट इज ऑल्टीट्यूड. ये डायग्राम को सेपरेट करो ना, नहीं तो अगर आपको कंफ्यूजन हो रहा है. सो लेट्स सेपरेट दैट डायग्राम. ठीक है, सो वी हैव समथिंग लाइक दिस, देन वी हैव अ ब्लू डॉटेड लाइन, then we have a blue dotted line, and then we have a green line. Are we fine? अब इसको नाम करो A, B और यहाँ पे कितना है G, and this is 90 degree. So which is your base? This is your base, and which is your altitude? This is your altitude. So half into base into altitude. ये AG का measurement आपको दिया हुआ है. AG, this is 6. And what is the altitude? GB, BG. Okay, this is 5. So half into 3, 6 is 3, 3 into 5 is 15. Our next job will be to find T4 and T3. T4 and T3. If anyone has the data, he or she can speak out. T4 multiplied by T3. T3 is 12. How did you get 12? Half into, it will be DI. Now T3 is stylish. T3 would be equal to how much? Half into DI into CI. The problem is CI is given to you, DI is not given to you. DI you have to find out. How would you find DI? AD minus AI. So half into AD minus AI multiplied by CI. So what are the measurements? AD is how much? 27. 27 minus 18. 27. If you add 10, it is 18. If you add 10, is 28. So if you add 9, it should be 27. So 9. 9. 9. Then multiplied by CI. CI is 6. 6 divided by 2 is 3. So 9 into 3 is 27. It should be 27 centimeters square. Check karo. Have you got 27 centimeters square? Sarvesh, what happened? No, not, there is no parallelogram here. There's a trapezium. Okay, have you found out T4? How much is T4? Our friend says 18. So how will we do? We again need DJ. Do we have DJ measurement given to us? No, DJ measurement is not given to us. So we have to do AD minus AJ. 27 minus 21, which is 6. Half into 6 is 3 multiplied by EJ. 3 into 4, so it should be 12. Check. I may also be wrong.
Should be 12.
Half into how much? DJ. DJ is what? AD minus AJ. What is AD? 27. What is AJ? 21. 27 minus 21 is how much? 6. So 6 into half is 3 multiplied by this altitude EJ. EJ is 4. So 3 into 4 is 12. What wrong? Or karo mental mathematics. Why are you referring the book? I asked you to close the book. No, it can be, I can be wrong, but I don't want you. Otherwise, your confidence will not build up. Don't keep the book open. I may be wrong. Let's argue and what I'm saying, I may be wrong, but it is you and me who will find out who is wrong. We will not take the book. If you take the book, you know what happens? You will be prejudiced every time you will be starting to look at the book. I want your confidence to build up. Wait, we don't want the book. Agreed? Let's calculate. What are we calculating? T4. So what is the area of T4? Half into DJ multiplied by EJ. Do we agree? Now, why is the doubt? That is coming in your mind. You know, why is your face getting vague? Because every time you're writing a step, you're checking with the book. I don't want that. I know your intellect, beta. You are much more good in maths. Why do you need the book? Let's debate with me. You will leave everything on that side. Just look at the board. What is the area of triangle EJD? You tell me. Look into the figure and tell me. No, I don't want the data. You tell me what is the triangle's area in terms of formula. 1 by 2 EJ DJ. EJ into DJ. EJ data is given to us. DJ data is not given to us. How do you find out DJ? AD, AJ. So what is AD? 27 minus AJ 21. So how much is it? 6. 6 into half means how much? 3 multiplied by EJ. What is the value of EJ? 4. So 3 into 4 is how much? Now also your heart doesn't agree. We'll not look at the book. We'll go by how we are doing. Unless we have noted some data wrong, we are not wrong out here. How much did you get? T4, how much did you get?
18.
18. How did you get 18? Cross check. Who knows? You may be correct. How did you get 18? You cross check. Because your workout is absent. This is what I am not liking. You have written 18, right? Where is the 18 figure? Show me in your book. Show me with your pen. Where have you written 18? I am saying, are show a circle and show. Where is it 18? Yes. Where is the workout of that 18? What is the workout you read? Read. What have you worked out? 9 into 6 into half. Where did you get 9? 6 is neither he. Where did you get 9 and where did you get 6? CI. CI is for T3, beta. CI is applicable for T3 triangle. CI. Sarvesh, either you are not understanding, or which triangle are you computing right now?
CID.
CID is T3. That is 27. We have already done. You only told me 27. You know what is the problem? That was the dependence on the book. You are not going by the way. CID, EID will make you confused. You look here, T3. Let's calculate T3. If you still don't agree, what do I do? T4 we have done together. Do you still have doubt in T4? I'm not angry on you. I want you to get confident. Can you do the workout for T4 on your book itself? Just find the area of T4.
Triangle 4.
Triangle 4, T4. What is the area?
18 centimeters square.
T4, how much you have got?
18.
How did you get 18?
81.
What is the formula for T4? Can you tell me? What is the formula of area of T4?
1 half multiplied by 80 minus AJ.
AD minus AJ. AD minus AJ. What is the value of AD minus AJ?
27 minus 18.
How are you getting 18? 27 minus 21. AJ is 21.
Oh, I'm very confused by the ratio. Yeah.
You leave what he has done. Why are you so bent on CID service? Get out of that broken record thing. Either you solve the problem yourself. I'm being generous with you. I'm asking you what you are doing. You know, you are eating half from this casserole. You are eating half from this casserole without knowing what you are eating. Either open the book and follow and do by the book. I don't mind. But in both cases, you are getting lost. Why are you, after so much saying also, if you show this irritation, then I lose my interest. I've asked you not to go by CID. I just said go by T3. What is your problem to take except this is triangle T3? What have you taken? 4 into 6 into 1 by 2. So 4 into 6 into 1 by 2. So 6 into 1 by 2 is 3. Into 4 is 12. So there's no issue. Can you find for T4 now? तुम्हारा तो कैलकुलेशन ही गलत है एकाक्ष. हाँ, टीपीजेड में आ रहे हैं. C for T4. T4 is how much? Half into, we are just losing time. Half into DJ into EJ. What is the value of DJ? 6. How did you get 6? AD minus AJ. 6. Half into 6 is 3. And 3 multiplied by this is 4. gives you 12. As simple as that. Are satisfied now? Okay. Can we go to the trapeziums now? Yes. Let's go to the trapeziums. So the trapeziums, yeah, I'll just work out. The trapeziums are what? Half into sum of the parallel sides into the perpendicular distance between them. Sum of the parallel sides. So sum of the parallel sides, we have the data. Can you tell me what is the data? FH plus EJ. FH is 6, EJ is 10. So this much is 10 divided by 2. This is that 2, right? Multiplied by AJ minus AH. AJ is 21 minus AH. So this should be 11. Very good. How much are you getting? You are getting 55 centimeters square. Very good. Right? And we have to do TPZ2. Don't keep it point. We may keep it in fraction. Don't worry. TPZ2. Can you tell me what is for TPZ2? TPZ2 is this one. Half into sum of the parallel sides. BG plus CI. Yes, very good. Half into BG plus CI. What is BG plus CI? 5 plus 6, 11. Into what is the perpendicular distance? GI. GI should be AI. 18 minus AG. 18 minus 6 is how much? 12. Hey, क्या कैसे point में आ रहा है? 2 6 are 12. 11 6 are 66 centimeter square. फिर भी किताब खुला है. मैं बोला ना किताब बंद करो. हाँ नहीं सी नहीं बंद कर दीजिए अभी बस खत्म. Shall I tell something? Happens. I need some sort of positive environment, and the positive environment is what? Not that you will do something wrong. You can do wrong. I want interaction. I want you people to say, "Sir, this is done. This is done." Like this fellow is eating my head. I want that. This is done. This is done. This is done. That is the way we do. She also did. She did a mistake. I don't mind that. Mistake हो ही सकता है. Mistake मिल गया क्या है? अब हमें क्या करना है? सबको total करना है. So we have this data. We have this data and this data. Can we start totaling? What is the total? Tell me. 30, 15, then no 30, 15, 12, 27, 55, 66. Let's see our calculation skills. Aja, फटाफट देसी calculation. 6 plus 5, 11 plus 7, 18 plus 2, 20 plus 5, 25. 2 carry over. 2 and 6, 8 plus 5, 13 plus 2, 15 plus 1, 16 plus 1, 17 plus 3, 20. 205 centimeter square should be the area of this figure. I don't know whether we are correct or not. We might be still wrong. कौन सा? GI के लिए AI minus AG. देखो ऐसे करते हैं. देखो आपको क्या निकालना है? GI. Don't look at the figure also. G and I originate from where? A. So take A as their BAP. AI minus AG. Simple. Or another way could be, if the measurement was given from here, then DG minus DI. But our measurements are given from this side. Always see, whenever you are given an intermediate measurement, these are things which you should learn in the class. Rest all you can do. See who is their daddy. Their daddy is A for this problem. Because from A the measurement is given. So you just do the bigger one, farther one minus the nearer one. So what is AI? Tell me, Vito. 18. And what is AG? 6. 18 minus 6 is how much? 12. So we should have 12 into half, and this you already said is 11. Okay, Sarvesh darling, happy or not? I want a smile in everyone's face when even if I'm scolding. Look at Yadu, the best boy in our class. Even he gets battled or rattled by a machine gun, he still smiles. A smile is $1 million smile. Look at his face. Always. Portrait boy. Can be put in any ad.
Where I have doubt.
Yeah, we'll solve the doubts. Come, children, tell me one of your doubts. One by one.
I still didn't understand how we got 12 and
T4. Trapezium 2. Okay. What is trapezium 2? Yadu, concentrate. Okay. Trapezium 2, half into sum of the parallel sides. The parallel sides, these two are parallel because both of them are 90 degree on this yellow line. So half into sum of the parallel sides. What are the parallel sides? Let's see. How much is CJ given to you? CI is given 6, and how much is BG? 5. So 6 plus 5 is how much, beta? 11. So that's the 11 out here. The half is outside. Multiplied by the perpendicular distance between them. The perpendicular, since you took BG, so G is 1 point, and CI, so GI. I need the value of GI. Have you understood? GI have got their daddy as A sitting on top of the mountain. So AI minus AG. That's what I said. AI minus AG. So how you find it is very easy. Whenever you land up in such thing, you have to find, say, an intermediate measurement GI. So the thing is like this: G is out here and I is out here. Their daddy A is sitting out here. So you first calculate what is AI. AI value is given to me 18, and then find out what is AG. 18 minus 6 should give me how much? 12. So this is that 12.
Okay.
So 2 takes away 12 as 6. 6 multiplies 11 as 66.
Okay.
Happy? Now, yes. Anyone else has a query? Can we now check whether we have got the answer correct or not? Correct. Answer is 205. Are correct आएगा यार. If we 8, 9, 10 people putting our brains cannot do it correct, then all of us should jump from the window one by one. I'll be the last one to jump, to see how you all get injured based on that. Who knows? I may change my decision at last. Yeah, Akash, what was the problem? Tell me.
I got 12, but in different method.
What different method?
AD minus AJ into EJ.
AD minus
AJ into EJ.
AD minus AJ. AD is this much and AJ is this much. Then you actually get DJ.
So DJ was missing.
DJ को ना आप क्या एरिया निकाल रहे हैं? You are doing triangle. अरे correct answer is nothing यार. I'm least bothered about correct answer. I need the procedure. A man not washing in hands and making samosa will also be a samosa, but eating that you will get typhoid. So I first want, what area are you finding out? Which one? Triangle, trapezium, what are you trying to find out?
Triangle 4.
Triangle 4, we are talking about trapezium. So triangle 4 is correct. Triangle 4 will be half into DJ into EJ. That is correct. Then you are correct. I thought you are working out for trapezium. Have you understood how to do this problem? Anyone who still has an issue, tell me, bacha, I will solve again. Charvik darling, did you understand? Hey Ryan, समझ में आया? बोलो बेटा, क्या चीज समझ में नहीं आया? कुछ हो ही सकता है नहीं आया, अब मेहनत बताने के लिए. T3, आप T3 को अलग से ड्रॉ करो तो. T3 ट्राइंगल को ड्रॉ करो with proper names and measurements. पूरा T3 ड्रॉ करो. छोटा छोटा नहीं होता है. Draw a big triangle. Why do you need a scale? Drop that scale. Drop the scale. अच्छा. Get on freehand. Draw T3. इतना क्या एक लाइन मारना नहीं है तो ये करके क्यों जा रहा? स्ट्रेट लाइन खींचो. Yes. That's it. Now write T3's value. क्या क्या है? C I D. C कहां पे लिखा है? कॉपी में दिखाओ. C कहां है तुम्हारा? C कहां है? C वहां से मुझे पेन से दिखाओ. C. D कहां पे है? D. हाँ ठीक है, करेक्ट. ओके. नाउ हमें CJ का मेजरमेंट दिया हुआ है. लिख. CJ is 6. लिख वहां पे 6 लिख. CJ के पास में लिखना 6. अरे CJ कहां पे है? CI. CI is given as what? 6. लिख CI 6 लिख. CI ढूंढो कहां पे है. हाँ लिखो उसको 6. हो गया. अब तुम्हारे हिसाब से what should be the area? अब perpendicular measure किया. What is the perpendicular mark? Put the perpendicular mark. Put the perpendicular mark in the triangle. Yes. Perpendicular mark. This is called a perpendicular mark. Put it on the triangle. Have you put? Now identify what is your base and what is your altitude. Write base. किसी को base बनाओ, किसी को altitude बनाओ. कौन सा base होता है? वो कभी base नहीं हो सकता है. वहीं तो गड़बड़ हो गया. between base and altitude you will always have the perpendicular, that is the hypotenuse what you are trying to mark. Iska matlab, see, your complication is not in this problem, your basic about a triangle is not clear. तो चलो आप ट्राइंगल के बेसिक क्लियर करो पहले हमें ये देखना पड़ता है ना गड़बड़ी कहां पे है, आपका गड़बड़ी इसमें नहीं है. I don't know, it's got frozen again. आपका गड़बड़ी is in triangle. Come on यार, ट्राइंगल बनाओ, एक राइट एंगल ट्राइंगल बनाओ. ये प्रॉब्लम छोड़ दो तुम, अभी ये प्रॉब्लम करने की कोई जरूरत ही नहीं है. आप पहले ट्राइंगल बनाओ एंड ट्राई टू आइडेंटिफाई व्हाट इज बेस एंड व्हाट इज परपेंडिकुलर. One minute, huh? Everything has to happen now only. Okay. So now it has gone on all. Yeah, इधर आओ. बोला करो ना बेटा कहाँ गड़बड़ी है, नहीं तो मुझे समझ में कैसे आएगा. Everyone, anyone else has a doubt? Just see. This is a right angle triangle. Have you understood? In right angle triangle, first mark your 90 degree. This is your perpendicular mark. Your base and altitude is always between this perpendicular mark. Your choice. अगर आपने इसको बेस लिखा है तो ये आपका ऑल्टीट्यूड है, और अगर आप इसको बेस लिखते हैं आपकी मर्जी तो ये आपका ऑल्टीट्यूड बनता है. ऑल्टीट्यूड का दूसरा नाम होता है हाइट, and this is also height, and the one just opposite to the perpendicular is always known as the hypotenuse, the longest side. When we try to find out area of a triangle, it is always half base into the altitude. So if I name this as XYZ, then it will be half the base, whichever you take as base. Let's say YZ you are taking base, and then XY. Have you understood? Now look into the triangle that you drew just now. That is the triangle CID, and then I'll take the next. CID देखो, अपना CID triangle देखो, उसमें लिखो अभी किसी को बेस बनाओ, किसी को ऑल्टीट्यूड बनाओ. फिर एक यहां से फेंकूंगा अभी, फिर से तुम हाइपोटेन्यूज. व्हाई आर यू सो, समझ में नहीं आता क्या श्रेयस, इतना एडमेंट क्यों हो जाते हो? फिर से आप हाइपोटेन्यूज को क्यों मार्क कर रहे हो? मुझे यहीं से आपकी गलती दिख रही है. वेयर इज योर परपेंडिकुलर? वेयर इज द परपेंडिकुलर मार्क? आर यू अंडरस्टैंडिंग व्हाट आई एम सेइंग? Yes. So which should be your base and altitude? Your wish, whichever you make base. The base and altitude always has the perpendicular mark in common. Can you now write base and altitude? किसको altitude बनाया? नहीं. Give him the pen. Give him the pen. Give him the pen. Yes. It should be common. Simple English I am saying. A base and altitude should have the perpendicular mark common between them. What is so broken record कि आपको वो hypotenuse से दिखता है? आपको ये simple चीज समझ में नहीं आ रहा है. अगर नहीं आ रहा है तो आप मैथ्स में गड़बड़ करोगे. I said whichever is your base or altitude, those two sides must have this mark in common. Why are you selecting this side? आपको यहां पे perpendicular दिख रहा है क्या? अभी भी समझ में नहीं आया? I will spend the whole day today on this only. You don't, but when you go from here, you will be the champion of triangle. Have you understood or not? Tell me yes or no. No, you have not still understood. बताओ. Which is my base and which is my altitude? You will only speak. No, I don't want BC or CD. That is called doubt. You explain me. You are my teacher. How to identify base and altitude? How to identify? इतना देर मैं जो बोला इंग्लिश में बोला. आपको लगता है आप हिंदी में बोलना चाह रहे हैं? बोलिए, no problem. Because only you and me are speaking right now. How to identify base and altitude?
Since there's a particular level, base will be considered C.
Okay.
Base can be anything, like N, B can also be base. The one that is perpendicular, the one that is opposite to the perpendicular will be considered as
That I am least bothered. I have not asked you. I have asked you only base and altitude. Simple सोचना. A base and altitude will have the perpendicular mark between them. Do you understand what is between them? Between का मतलब क्या है? हिंदी में बोलो. बीच में ना. तो समझ में आया? बीच में. भूतनी का ये दोनों के बीच में ये नहीं दिख रहा है तुमको? इतना इंग्लिश झाड़ने की क्या जरूरत है? वो दो साइड which are having the perpendicular in between them. नहीं, मैं ऐसे ही बात करता हूं क्योंकि मेरे टीचर ने भी मुझे ऐसे सिखाया. अगर आपको गुस्सा आ रहा है आने दो, बट दिस इज फॉर योर गुड. हमारा टीचर होता तो अब तक छड़ी से 2 लगा देता. उसके बाद आप ना यहां भी जाते हैं ना, सर देयर इज अ परपेंडिकुलर, दिस इज बेस, दिस इज ऑल्टीट्यूड. सर देयर इज अ परपेंडिकुलर, बेस ऑल्टीट्यूड. गिर चुका है ना 2 यहां पे डंडा से. लाइफ में और नहीं भूलोगे. घर पे जाके टेबल देखोगे, सर कीबोर्ड, सर परपेंडिकुलर, बेस एंड ऑल्टीट्यूड. सर परपेंडिकुलर, बेस एंड ऑल्टीट्यूड. क्यों नहीं गिरता है पता है? Nowadays that danda is not there. You all are allowed to learn at your free will, which is not correct. That we can allow to some time because your concentration is not there. अभी मैं तुम्हें झाड़ दिया ना इतना जोर से, अभी तुमको सेट हो गया. Now ask your question again. In your school, will any teacher speak so harsh with you the way I spoke? No. So who is losing at the end of the day? You. Because all of you will be made to pass this grade. So you are passing a grade without actually having the knowledge. What is the problem we are doing? And anybody can curse me. Many parents will say, oh, we don't like, he's very strict. We are solving this problem. It's like making a biryani. But my friend does not know how to chop onions. So we have to spend time to now understand onion. And when I open onion, I see onion काटना तो छोड़ो, तुम तो onion को पहचान भी नहीं पा रहे हो सब्जियों के बीच में. तो क्या करना चाहिए? बाजार में लेके कान पकड़ के, ये है प्याज, ये अनियन, ये देख अनियन. इसके बाद लाइफ में अनियन हमेशा सांबर अनियन, चिन्नू चिन्नू, नॉर्मल अनियन, बड़ा बड़ा. You'll never forget onion in life. Now you understand what is lenient teaching, what is the drawback of lenient teaching. We remember it because we learned it the hard way, hard set, and a hard set is required. Do you agree? In your school, will anybody speak in this harsh way? I spoke with him today. Or the other day I spoke with Yadu. Will anybody? I will be thrown out as a teacher. Oh, we have to remove you. Parents are not liking you as a teacher. एक चमंटर गिरेगा एक दिन में, सब पहचान में. अभी समझ में आया? अब आ जा वापस. अब इस ट्रायंगल में तेरे को कौन सा बेस दिख रहा है? IND JNC. समझ में आ गया ना? हाँ, INC. अब वो that is समझ में आ गया? देखा what is the effect of danda? Today it was only vocal danda. Next time it will be danda. And I always give danda in such a place कि you're growing up ना, you can't show anybody. वो बम्स में मार दिया ना तो आप किसी को दिखा नहीं पाओगे, लेकिन जब बैठोगे ना रोज, हर रोज दर्द होगा. आयरन सिचुएशन, पैरेललोग्राम. हर जिंदगी में इतना परपेंडिकुलर दिखेगा ना, हर चीज में परपेंडिकुलर दिखेगा. आयरनिंग वाला बस. हाँ, वो वाला आयरन अभी पीछे ही है उसका. समझ में आया? I am not happy today that you all have solved it correct. I am more happy for him that in his life it is registered what is perpendicular and base. ये ना कुडलू 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 कुडलू. We are not puppies and kittens. वो कुछ 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 perpendicular. That way you'll never learn. पड़ास मारो perpendicular, जिंदगी भर में याद आ जाएगा. 2 बार प्यार से समझाएंगे, 3रा बार बाल खींच लेंगे. टेक्निक समझ में आया? हाँ, इसके बाद तुम कर ही सकते हो. यू कैन पुट माई फोटो ऑन द वॉल एंड मेरा क्या जाता है? माई जॉब, योर डैड मॉम हैज इंटरेस्टेड मी टू टीच यू परपेंडिकुलर. आई हैव टॉट यू परपेंडिकुलर. हाउ आई टॉट यू इज माई जॉब. You may dislike me, you may hate me, but you can't ignore me. Everybody see me early morning. Perpendicular, perpendicular. ऐसे जाओगे. समझ आया? हाँ, जैकलिन हो जाएगा. Clear? Fine. So can we now start attempting problems, children? Okay. Okay, we start. I'm not going for any of the solved examples we go. So let's take 18B and start from figure number 1. हाँ? तो कम टाइम के एक प्रॉब्लम तो होगा ना 10 मिनट में, और नहीं तो क्या. ये मिश्का ना आजकल तेरे को भी गिरेगा किसी दिन ना, तुम आजकल बहुत गोलीबाज होते जा रहे हो. Sometime 10 minutes, this boy, look at him, proactive, he's saying I've already started. I like these people. They may be wrong, but there should be an attitude. And look at him, he's looking at me with all, my eyes go in every direction. श्रेयस आज जाके घर में बोलेगा ना, पापा इस आदमी को don't send me to this rude man. And I will be saying, Mama, you know the way he scolded.
18B.
नहीं नहीं बेटा 18 भी नहीं, सोशल स्टडीज का पेपर करो, ज्योग्राफी. आई एम टीचिंग ज्योग्राफी nowadays. Do you wake up suddenly from sleep, Ekaksh? Ekaksh? Suddenly you go for hibernation or what? That suddenly you wake up like a polar bear. It will be popcorn ना, कान से popcorn घुसा दूंगा जिसे समझ में आएगा तेरे को. Popcorn. I don't mind damaging my TV, but I'll throw one popcorn on this TV feeling that I've hit you only. Should I give the contract to Mama on my behalf to do the honors? Tonic? His mother has given me full access to give him tonic. The only thing is that he'll get virtual tonic. Yadu zyada din nahi. Yadu 3 days staying with me, he will become 3 days hospitalization just with me. In 3 days he will become straight. Not more. Shreyas ko thoda zyada, 6 days hospitalization. तुम दोनों को, when he will be hospitalized, you will be allowed to see the ward from the window outside. You will be reset Bluetooth wise only. He will be hard reset. You will get reset Bluetooth. Just by looking how he's getting reset, you will get reset. You don't need to come to the ward also. Charvik will also get reset that way. Just looking from the window how Shreyash is being treated. And the fox of all, that is Ryan. He is not uttering any word. He feels that right now if he makes the most serious face, he will survive. His dad is not accessible to me. His mom will not be accessible to me. सपने में आके भी ना पीट के जाऊंगा तब समझ में आएगा दिमाग ठिकाने पे. हाँ, able to do, very good. Go ahead. AC minus BL, you see whether the data is there or not. If the data is not there, you have to tweak your data. ठीक. What? First problem itself, we are latko. You want me to get in? Like a fighter aircraft. Roger, I'm getting in. Should I get in? Ah, it's not hard, I also know. Then what is the thing? The diagram is something like this. Arey, I don't know. I just want you to solve this problem, darling. That's the only thing I want. The problem is like this. If I'm not wrong, Madam Mishka,
Yes.
is the problem like this?
Yes.
Can you tell me the names? I start from this side. What is it? A. Then this is
B.
B. B. This is B. B for Bandar.
B.
Oh, so this is B. C, D. And what are these two?
That's M.
That means what? Which one? DM. That's M. तुम लोग ना ATC में नौकरी मत करना, क्योंकि तुम एयरक्राफ्ट को ना जंगल में लैंड करो. Land, that's looking nice field. Now what do you have to find out? Can you give me the measurements?
AC is
AC is equal to
24.
AC is equal to 24. And
PL is for 22 AC and DM is for 22.
that I also know. Tell me datas.
PL is
Okay. Find the area of the figure. तो इसमें करना ही क्या है? Half into AC into DM plus half into AC into BL. These two triangles. Then you will do like idiot. You will calculate everything. I will take half common. I see AC is also common. So distributive property DM plus BL. So what is half? Half I know. What is AC? 24. What is DM plus BL? 8 plus 7, 15. 2 12s are 24. 15, 12 5s are 60, 0, 6 carry over, 12 1s are 12 plus 6. What nonsense. Two triangles. Because you are idiots. Idiots do it that way only. There's nothing new. You discovered a new form of idiot. That is called quadra idiots. शेष यहाँ पे समझ में आया ट्राइंगल क्या है? One triangle is DAC, DAC, and one triangle is ABC. ये पूरा बेस है और ये इसका ऑल्टीट्यूड. ये पूरा बेस इसका ऑल्टीट्यूड. सच में यार तुम लोग ना मेरा नाम डुबाओगे पूरा. Guaranteed, 100%. If you were trying to do 4 triangles in this, I should take my head and bang on that Windows frame 4 times.